Welcome to Sincerely Bhakti. My name is Bhakti Lata. In today's episode, we are exploring how seeing others with equal vision is not a social justice trend, it is divine. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, commentary by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, chapter 6, verse 29. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. A true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. Indeed, the self-realized person sees me, the same Supreme Lord, everywhere. So Krishna is making 3 points here about how the true yogi sees. The first point is that the true yogi observes me in all beings. Being here means an animal, a plant, or a human being. So the soul is present in all living beings. But next to that soul is also Paramatma, or super soul. So Prabhupada emphasizes here, it could be a dog or a Brahmana or a high-class scholar in society. But also that it's emphasized here that the individual soul is situated within the individual heart, but that individual soul is not present in every single heart. Right? So Paramatma is present everywhere in all living beings, but the individual soul is not present everywhere, right? My soul, I'm speaking to you right now, is my soul. I'm not present in your soul. I'm not present in the dog. I'm not present in the ant or the tree. I'm only here. Whereas God is present in my soul and within the tree, the dog, the whale. Okay, so God is present everywhere. And that is an important distinction to make in terms of us understanding our position, right? That we're not God, but we are equal in terms of our quality, but not our quantity. So our quantity is not spread throughout the universe. We're only localized into one location. Then we have an interesting point here that Prabhupada is saying that a Krishna conscious person can see Krishna in the heart of both the believer and the non-believer. So I was listening to a lecture by Srila Prabhupada a couple of weeks ago, and there were question and answers at the end. And somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, "Do you believe in God?" And he responded, "I do not believe in God." And my initial response was, "Oh dear, what is this? Where is he going with this?" Prabhupada is saying he does not believe in God. And then he said, "Do you believe in God?" It's not a matter of belief. It is a matter of fact. God is a fact, which is lovely because it gives such a sense of faith. He's so grounded in the fact of God. To actually get into debates about the existence of God is a drama, according to Srila Prabhupada. It's simply a fact. So seeing people as believers and non-believers, it's really all the same. It's actually considered the same, that you see everybody in that same way. They're all children of God, and God is present within everyone's soul. Whether you believe it or not doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What matters is the truth, which is that God is present. So that is the first point. A true yogi observes me in all beings. So God is present everywhere. The second point, also, the true yogi also sees every being in me. So his second paragraph, Srila Prabhupada emphasizes that outwardly, also every living being is situated in the energy of the Lord. So he further explains that there is inferior energy, which is material, and also superior energy, which is spiritual. So if we situate ourselves, now the spirit soul is inherently spiritual, but we are marginal. That means we can switch back and forth between material and spiritual, or inferior and superior energies. So if we choose to situate ourselves in the inferior energy material, then we are serving the inferior energy, but we're still serving God. It is still God's energy. So whether we're serving that inferior or superior energy, it's all the same. Prabhupada says here, every living being is situated in him, in God, in one way or another. According to this verse of the Gita, God is observed in all beings, in our hearts, and also we are, every being is situated within God. And then this third point, the self-realized person sees me, or the Supreme Lord, everywhere. So Prabhupada writes here that not only can we be situated in the superior or inferior energy, we're always serving. It is ultimately our nature to serve, whether we're serving a boss or serving our dog, we're always serving someone. That's the nature of the soul. So whether we are serving the inferior energy, the material energy, or the superior energy, the spiritual energy, we're all servants of God, because even the inferior energy is an expansion of God. Prabhupada concludes here by saying this vision of equality is perfect in a person in Krishna consciousness. So that is true equality. This idea of equality has become such a buzzword that you can somehow or other, if you just trick your mind into thinking everyone is equal, love all, see everyone as all so perfect and wonderful and complete as they are. This is a divine quality. This has to be cultivated. This is something very special. This is something that a true yogi cultivates. This is not a social justice trend. And if we're truly going to see everyone is equal, then we have to extend that to all living beings. And that is not easy, and that's not simple. It's a divine aspect to be able to see with equal vision, truly. So we need to be connected to God if we are truly going to see equally. We cannot do it on a material level. We're always going to trip up. We're always going to be confused by contradictions and by apparent things that seem to ruffle our own feathers, right? This person is my political enemy, or this person sees things, this is a believer, or this is not a believer. We're always going to make these distinctions that divide us. If we're actually going to see with equal vision, we have to take shelter of a spiritual vision, which is outlined here in this verse. So thank you for tuning in to Sincerely Bhakti. I'll see you next time. Hare Krishna.